become some big deal.
I love you, Pete, and that's a big deal.
I never stopped loving you, no matter what.
I'll always love you, too.
I can't let anybody ever come between us.
Nobody. Ever.
Especially some practical joke.
Yeah, especially some joker. Kiss me.
Michael Leon, Lisa Trusel. We can applaud for them, that's okay. I think it was a great kiss. You guys make that look so real. Do you practice a lot of that stuff off camera, Lisa?
The dialogue we do, the kissing we don't.
You don't practice your kissing off camera?
Never.
No.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. The most popular daytime drama in Northern California, Days of Our Lives, and you were involved, Michael, right now in episodes in which you are a male stripper part-time.
Yeah.
Now, the audience likes this. Did you know coming into this you were going to have to do this kind of stuff?
No, I didn't. I just thought he was going to be a normal kid.
What was your reaction?
I was scared at first. I was really scared. I even told Lisa. It was just terrifying.
Working out every day on the set.
I was terrified. I was working out, doing push-ups and set-ups. And I had to take off my clothes. And the first day I did, I didn't know how the character would react to it. So I just acted like he got thrown on stage. I guess that was the best way. So he was so frightened. So I goofed up. It didn't matter because then the Pete goofed up. So it was easy. And we got done with it. And I went home and went, I want to do it again, so I've been doing it for 2 months.
Did you watch when you first saw yourself on TV doing that, what was your reaction?
Oh, I was laughing.
So was I.
We're gonna check some other reactions with Pete and Melissa this morning from Days of Our Lives. On Look Who's Talking.
Live from the KCRA studios.
Welcome to Look Who's Talking. I'm Jim Finnerty.
And I'm Sue Pearson.
Nice to have you with us this morning. This show is on taped earlier, so you can't call in live, but I think you're going to enjoy it nonetheless.
It is the most popular soap opera in our area, Days of Our Lives. So many of the actors on the program are favorites of yours and of ours, and two of the best ones, the most popular ones, especially with the young people, are here with us today.
Pete and Melissa, you know them on Days of Our Lives, of course, and Michael Leon and Lisa Trusel, both of whom have been involved in not only daytime drama, but in movies and other series on television. We're going to talk about all of those. Nice to have you with us this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us in Sacramento. Lots of fans in the audience. Let me go right to Tammy, because we got questions here. Come on, let's get you up, and you had a question.
Okay, my question is for Lisa. The first time you guys had a kissing scene, how did you have problems with it, or? I mean,
She goes, why him? No.
No, Michael was very nice and very understanding, and he didn't try to take advantage of me or anything, so.
Right there on television.
Many people do not know, Lisa, that you are 15 years old.
Yes, not for long. I'll be 16
okay,
next
a couple
week.
of weeks.
No.
1 week.
One week.
Sweet 16.
Yes.
That's
Maybe
still,
not sweet.
that still is very, very young to be playing a character on the show who seems to be a little bit older than that. And I wonder how your parents feel about, specifically the love scenes. Did they give you any kind of ribbing or?
Well, my mom sort of ducked her head. And I don't know how my dad felt about it. But it is hard playing an older character, but I've always felt I was more mature than my age, you know, even in school and stuff. And Michael and I are very good friends, as I said, and he made it a lot easier on me.
Was Michael your first screen kiss?
No.
No.
Oh, who was?
Timothy Gibbs on Father Murphy. He played opposite me.
So you're an experienced woman at 15.
Oh, yes.
You've been doing this for a long time.
We've got a caller on the line. Line 1. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
First of all, I wanted to tell Lisa and Michael that I really enjoyed their Pete and Melissa characters. I watch Days of Our Lives every day, and I think they're fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The question I have is for both of them, you know, with all the daytime actors going off and then, you know, doing nighttime and you know, leaving their daytime characters, I wondered what their plans were, if they had plans to go on to nighttime or if they're going to continue in daytime.
Okay. Now, Michael?
Well, we both have backgrounds from nighttime shows. We both came from nighttime going into daytime. And right now, for me, I'm on the show. I have another 2 years in the contract, so I'm going to stay right here where I am. I'm really happy. I enjoy working with Lisa and with the other cast members of the show. The character is a challenge every day. He gets emotional. It's not just I walk in and say my lines. He has to cry. He has to get mad at every second and then turn around and get really emotional with his girlfriend. So I'm happy right now. How about you?
Yeah, I am too. This is the biggest growing and learning experience I've had so far since I've been in the business. And I have another 1.5 years left on my contract, so I don't plan on going anywhere for a while. And I would like to do feature films, yes, and stage.
How old were you when you started on Father Murphy? Because you were involved with that a couple of seasons.
Yes, I was 13 and a half when I started.
13 and a half. Was that the first thing you had done, Lisa?
No, I was on another television series called The Tim Conway Show, which I started when I was 11 as a dancer.
Let's go back, an old pro. Ruth, can I get you to stand? You had a question.
Yeah, Lisa, how long?
She's frozen up, folks. Let me jump back here. I had another question back here from Belinda.
Yes, how much longer is it going to be until you and Pete get together and finally run away and get married?
The good stuff.
Go ahead, answer it.
Oh. I have no idea. We don't know what their plans are for our storyline. They don't tell us.
How far in advance do you know what's going to be going on in terms of your particular characters?
Well, I find out the day before because I don't read my script until the day before. And they really don't tell you basic storyline. They're so afraid of story leak. And also it changes. I mean, they can change from day to day. They can have a set storyline and then change it when they see something else.
What about if the character is doing something, Michael, that you... If you have a disagreement as to what the character is doing, do you have any input?
Yeah, I say something.
Doesn't do much good.
No, it does sometimes. If it's really out of content, so you really think your character would never ever say that or do that, then yes. I would never go up and say, well, I don't want to say this because it makes him a liar. Well, everybody lies in life, so that's just a character. But if it was something just so bad that you just didn't want to do it, then yeah, they'll work around you. I'm almost positive.
And I personally know that Michael is at times the comic relief down there during taping, and we'll tell you why, maybe even show you why when we come back.
Chicky baby, what's your name?
Sue.
Sue, you're gorgeous. What is your name, really? Seriously.
What?
God.
What was that? As you could tell, a familiar face. I visited the set, Days of Our Lives, and
I don't remember
Michael,
that.
You weren't there, I'm sorry.
But I wasn't.
I was hanging at the park and I just saw this lovely girl, so I says, why not? Plant one on her.
Like your style, gun in hand and everything. Lynn had a question.
Michael, how old were you when you started acting?
I was 19 years old. I was found out I was in a motorcycle in a gas station to help the guy out, so you should always help people out in life. And he offered, he says, you want to make $1,000? And I says, who do you want me to kill? No, but one thing led to another. I got his card and went to his office, and he put me in a movie of the week at CBS, Sergeant Makovich, and then one thing led to another. And I did shows and then finally got on Days of Our Lives.
19 years old. With that kind of working arrangement, what about school and the like? What about for you, Michael?
I did drop out of school, which is not a great idea to do. And I have a business mind. I was buying and selling cars at the time and motorcycles, fixing them. And I just got lucky in life. So stay in school.
In fact, you are beginning a campaign, really, to help kids understand how important it is to stay in school.
Well, what it is, it's a second chance. If you're already out of school, if you're in school, stay there. If you're already out of school, there is a second chance. Go back to school, get your education. You don't have to stay in that job that you are at right now, making $5 an hour, whatever it is, which seems like a lot of money to you. You can make a job that's $10 an hour. Just go back to school. There is a second chance, and that's what I want to be pushing.
Lisa, how about school for you? You're still in school. Is it real difficult to make that schedule work?
It is very difficult. I have 3 hours of school a day on the set. And it's difficult when you have 40 pages of dialogue that day, plus an algebra test or an English test or something like that. But I am a junior, and I will probably take my proficiency test this year to get out of school.
So it's going well?
Yes, it's going very well.
We have another caller on the line. Line 2, good morning.
Hi, yes. I just want to say I watch the show religiously. And what I wanted to say was, Melissa, do you think that Maggie and Mickey's going to let you guys get together eventually? And also, what does Madame Dupree have up her sleeve?
Any clues? Clues to the storyline again.
Well, a lot we can't tell, a lot we don't know. Like as for us getting together, we have no idea when that will happen or if.
You know, I know that to be true. When I was down on the set, they're very, very protective about what's going on. And it's for your benefit because they want you to enjoy the suspense. But the actors are really not told what's happening very much in advance.
That chemistry is so important because you've both worked with other actors and actresses on different series. Did you two hit it off right off the bat? Was there a click right off the bat?
I really think that what happened is I came from an old school of always studying. And actors, you know, I had some good teachers that taught me, so I studied my lines and I was there. And at the time, she's a good studier. She just doesn't think easy on doing the show. She really works hard. And we're both very emotional people. I think that's half the battle right there that we accomplished. So when we do scenes together, sometimes they just...
Yeah, it happens.
They happen.
Makes
we're lucky.
Makes the click. Let me jump back here because we got some other questions. Paul, let me get you to stand. You got a question?
I was wondering if you ever plan on going to college or anything if you aren't acting.
Yes, I would like to go to college. Right now I have plans of going to college in England, to Performing Arts College. If I can get in, hopefully, I'll apply to that soon.
Now, why England?
It just seems like a very unusual place to go, and
it is.
to live a whole different culture, you know, to see there's more than California, and just get the whole experience and the atmosphere of that.
Would you specialize in dance? I know that's one area that you're very interested in.
Yes, dance and acting and singing. I try to bring all my things together because I want to do musicals eventually, hopefully stage.
Okay, let me jump over here because I know that Kathy has a question.
Yes, I enjoy the show very much, and I admire both your talents. And I was curious if there's going to be a chance for Pete and Melissa to dance together again. I thought that was so neat when you had the chance to dance, because everything came together then.
When we danced together that one time, yeah, we had fun. I just kept stepping on her foot.
Yeah.
She didn't like that. She didn't like it too much. She's the dancer. I'm the follower.
I know, but you move pretty good too, Michael.
The other way, right?
All because of me.
Out of everything he knows. I want to come back to this male stripper thing for just a minute, because, I mean, we get calls when we announced you were going to be on the show. The male stripper thing, you mentioned you get embarrassed out there. Ooh. What's the rest of the cast and crew doing while you're doing...
Laughing. They're laughing. They laugh at me so much. Oh, the first time she sat in the audience was just recently to watch me dance, and boy, I know she was laughing. But it is an embarrassing thing. I don't know how those people do it for a living.
How's he as a dancer?
He's very good. He has potential.
What kind of work does he need to get up to the level that you have?
Oh.
Because you've been dancing most of your life.
Since I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while.
Yeah. A long time.
Let me get you out of this. Line 3, you're with us.
Hello.
Hi.
I enjoy the show very, very much, but I'm beginning to be concerned about the paucity of adult storylines. I'm wondering, is it going to be all juvenile in the future?
Ah, good question. One of the things is we've seen a change, not only in Days of Our Lives, but in some others as well.
I'll answer that. I think what you did see is, for the first time in Days, that there was a youth surge in the summer. They just tried it. It worked well. The ratings went up. But I don't think it's always going to be juveniles. We have some great, fine actors that are over 20 years old.
Oh,
and I think those storylines are so vital to a soap, because you have that age watching, and then you have the young age. And no, you won't just see juveniles on
Just
our
right
show.
now, this time period.
Just like right now. They're just pushing on it.
Is it a seasonal kind of thing? I mean, in the summertime, more kids are at home, more kids would be interested in...
I really don't think they expected Pete and Melissa to take off like it did. Usually a relationship takes 2 years. Like Bo and Hope has been 1.5 years of making. Ours took 8 months, 7 months to like, and we were there already. It just happened overnight, and they weren't, you know, they didn't.
Were you happy that that direction took place?
Yes.
What kind of satisfaction does that give you in what you had been doing separately before?
someone to play off. We're each developing our own storylines. Like before he came along, I was basically shadowing Hope's storyline with Bo, or Maggie's with Dawn's, or Mickey, and everything. And it's just growing us both up, our characters and ourselves. And it's really, it gives us
You can
ourselves.
stay in that shadow forever. I mean, some of the characters never attain the kind of popularity that you two have in a very, very short time.
It's true.
How does
It's
that
helping us
happen?
branch out on our
It
own.
just does happen. It's just, I think it's a chemistry. It's luck. It's luck. It's so many different things. It's like, why does a nighttime show make it when some don't? It's there's so many different things that happen, and we just got lucky. Our chemistry does work with us, and so they just keep pushing and writing.
I think people agree the chemistry does work. Kelly, can I get you to stand? You had a question also. Let me get back here.
Melissa, is Madame Dupree your mother, Linda Anderson?
I can't answer that.
Oh, we've got secrets in the plot here. What do you think, Kelly?
I think it is.
You have people stop you on the streets and say, I know what's going on, and you got to tell me.
I know.
I know what's going on, and you've got to tell me. I mean, are they that involved with the plot?
You're gonna sneeze?
I thought you were thinking. I wasn't sure.
Sorry.
No.
Are they that involved with the plot that they stop you and say, hey, I know what's going on, and I want to tell you what's going on?
Nobody's really said I know what's going on. They mostly ask what's going on. But
Or else they say, I know this is happening. I say, oh, okay, then I don't have to answer it.
Do you ever just make it up, Michael?
Sometimes. Sure.
I know that. I can tell you that he does make it up sometimes, and I've seen it firsthand. Want to find out how much of Peter is really Michael and how much of Melissa is really Lisa. We'll talk about that when we come back. Be right back.
Bye.
Bye.
She's a very pretty girl.
I don't know about that. I guess so, sure.
How would you like to get away for a while tonight?
Yeah, sure. Let me call my girl and see if she's free.
Well, I meant just you and me.
Well, if she doesn't answer, I'll go out with you, Madame Dupree.
So I must play second fiddle to your girl. Well, that's not too bad.
Aha, mystery builds. We're talking with Michael Leon and Lisa Trusel this morning, who play Pete and Melissa on Days of Our Lives. And we're talking with you, line 4. Good morning.
Good morning. I've been watching this show for about 18 years, and somebody else already asked one question I was going to ask about you two, so I'll ask a different one. When are they going to finally get Hope and Bo together, and you two, too? And why do they keep bringing Stefano back? This is third time.
Well, she does bring up a question, because I know you don't know very much about plot and what's going to develop, but often they will kill off a character, and everybody is either real sad or real glad, and then a few months later they bring them back. Is there some reason for that?
Go ahead.
basically, for the traumatic shock, they want, if the ratings start to slip or something, they have to do something traumatic to get everybody's attention back again, and then once they do that, they bring them back from the dead.
They do have a system for the soap, It's like, the thing is to always keep us apart.
Right.
Because
if we're not together and we're happy, we'll be boring.
Everybody goes, okay, what's on next?
I'd make cookies, bring it in.
Got to have the conflict.
Yeah, they have
Let
to
me
have
jump,
that
Diane.
conflict.
Okay, I had a question I wanted to ask you. I read in a recent Soap Opera Digest that you write songs and also write plays for theater, and I was wondering if the writers and producers would ever allow you to write dialogue for a scene between yourself and Lisa.
Oh, you should see what I do to dialogue. No, I don't think I would be able to write for the show, but I did write a song for her, and we were going to do it at one time, and then they decided it wasn't quite ready. But soon, I hope that we're going to do it. I'm taking singing lessons.
Do you like to write?
She can sing great.
Do you like to write songs?
Yes, I love to write. I wrote some screenplays. I did sell a screenplay. I write TV shows. I'm in the process of keep writing. It's just like acting. You go to acting school, you just keep doing different scenes. It's like writing. You just keep writing, and hopefully one's going to sell and one's going to get produced.
Let me get back to the your first days on Days of Our Lives, because this whole experience has been almost a fluke. Tell me why.
They called me up and they says, would you do 3 days on a soap opera? And I never did a soap opera. My background's film and nighttime television.
But
so
they only wanted you for 3 days.
3 days. That was it. 3 days. So I says, okay, fine. I went to my acting coach. We got a character together. I mean, a real grungy character, too. He ate with his hand, greasing his hair. And so we went on and did the 3 days, and the producers liked me enough to invite me back 2 weeks later, which airs that day. That day, they had a lot of phone calls. A week later, I had my own fan box with you people writing in saying, hey, who is this kid? I've never seen something like this on the show. And they were excited, and that was about a year ago. And so I've been here because of you guys. I signed a contract January 1st for 3 years.
For 3 years?
For 3 years.
So you'll be around for a little bit longer?
Yes, for a little while.
Kate has a question.
I'd like to ask Michael and Lisa if they participate in the selection of the clothing they wear on the show, especially Lisa, your clothing's very with it.
I wear most of my own clothing on the show. Sometimes they don't agree, like with this, but I'm wearing it now. Basically, I wear what I want.
I just wear Levi's and shirts, so it's pretty easy. They just throw me something. What it is, it's kind of nice that they just throw me something, because then because that's Pete. This is Michael. And then Pete is something different. Pete is completely different from Michael.
Well, that brings me to the question of how much of yourself goes into Pete, or is Pete just something you manufactured?
Pete is a variety of characters. He's a very sensitive boy, which I think every boy that grows up in America really wants to be sensitive, wants to be loved, wants to fall in love with one girl at that age, and that's it. Which I did when I was that age. Boy, did I ever want to be in love and, you know, get married, have the picket fence and the whole bit. Well, I woke up. Doesn't happen that way, but Pete doesn't know that yet. And he doesn't even know what the word macho is. He's too young yet. He doesn't know that you can go out with 2 or 3 girls at one time. He knows it's just one love and that's it. Where Michael is more business-minded. He's aggressive in other things of learning. And Pete is not in the process of learning yet.
How about with Lisa and Melissa? How much of Melissa is in...
Me and Melissa?
Yeah, but right. Both ways.
Well, Melissa is very sweet and innocent and naive. That's the way she was when I was coming on to the show. And this storyline with Pete has really helped her to expand herself and grow up and learn about life a lot more. Get mad. She never got mad. And just, you know, think about things more than just take everything for granted. And I think I'm pretty nice, I guess. I don't know, am I?
She's not. She's really rotten, everybody. No.
But do you see yourself with the same kind of sweetness and naivete?
No, I'm not as naive. I'm sure I'm naive, but not as naive as she is. And also, I don't have an answer for everything all the time. It seems to me that Melissa has too many answers that I don't have.
We've got another caller on the line. Line 5, good morning.
Hi, I'm very lucky. I get to watch you twice a day on cable. But my comment is, I've got the lady in the veil all figured out. It's Pete's long-lost mother.
That's a nice idea. I like that idea.
You're not going to tell, though.
No.
Pete's long-lost mother. See, the woman in the veil has a lot of...
Yeah.
David, let me get you to stand. Come on over here.
I want to know why they never show Melissa sitting at home babysitting Sarah. Like in real life, you would have to sit at home.
She does it off camera.
Sarah's been in the attic for a while. We bring her down every once in a while.
It used to be Maggie would come home, and she'd yell up the stairs and say,
"Yeah,
I'm home."
You don't hear anything.
Yeah, what's going on up there?
Well,
Sarah's quiet.
That's just the way soaps are.
People leave, people come. It's a change. Keep the variety.
You want to know what Sarah is, right?
Well, I basically want to know.
See, it's a trick. 10 years from now, she'll come down a gorgeous redhead.
Okay, how old is Sarah now?
About
38.
38? Well, see, I've been 17 now for about 2 years.
Yeah, I've been 18 for 2 years.
Let me
a year and a half.
Let me jump over here. I've got another audience. Let me get you to stand for just a second. You had a question as well.
I want to know how old Michael is right now, and is there someone special in his life?
I'm 24. I'm dating.
No one special person.
Well, he
like
told us
so?
no picket fence, no. He was a little older and wiser
just
than.
3, 4,
Pete.
9 people? Huh?
100.
100.
No, I'm kidding.
We've got another caller on the line. Line 6. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. I had 2 questions for Michael, but one had just been answered. My daughter is 9 years old, and she is so much in love with Michael. I would like to know, is there an address that we could write to him, or is there a location in our area where...
Sure. Do I have time to give that?
Sure. Sure.
It's 1420 North Beechwood Drive.
You know that?
And that's NBC Studio. It's in Hollywood, California. The zip is 90028. It's 1420 North Beechwood Drive.
We'll repeat
You can
it.
just write to NBC, and I think just put Pete Jennings or Michael Leon and get right there.
We'll do that again
We'll do
before
that again
the
later.
end of the program.
Okay.
Let me just ask you, I know from being down there that it is a very family-type atmosphere. Everyone down there gets along extremely well. Pick somebody out. Who's the favorite person down there in your mind, somebody who's been an inspiration to you?
Acting-wise and fun, Teo Pingler. Yeah, Teo. He's great. He's very classic. I like that character because hopefully when I get to his age...
What character does he
Tony
play?
DeMera.
Ah.
And because hopefully when I get to his age, I can play that swab. Oh, kiss. Bring it now, here. Yeah. But he does it so well, and I enjoy him a lot.
What about you, Lisa? Someone you admire, someone who's been a help to you?
I respect and admire Suzanne Rogers, who plays Maggie, my mother, very much. When I first came on the show, she took me in like a real daughter, and my parents were getting divorced at the time, and she really helped me through a lot of things that were happening to me in my personal life as well as on screen when Mickey and Maggie were getting divorced. And I love her very much, and I think of her as my second mother, and she's just a very wonderful, wonderful person.
That is the feeling I got from almost everyone down there, that everyone was friends. In some cases, close personal friends. It's a nice feeling, and I know you must enjoy it.
It makes it a lot easier when you spend practically 24 hours a day.
Yeah,
every day.
we're there quite a bit.
You mentioned that. How long does your day run?
It's funny, ours is different. I'm there at 6 in the morning, and then she gets here at 8:30.
Why the difference?
The difference is her age. She's underage, and we'll have a stand-in. And then we leave about 5.
What time do you start shooting?
2:30.
2:30.
2:30?
It's dry block, tape, dress rehearsal.
Oh, there's a lot more that goes on.
She's been on.
That's a long day. Let me jump back here because we had another question from Kathy. Can I get you to stand?
What do you think the basic requirements to make you a soap star? Why do you think you were chosen?
How about a soap actor is a better reference. I think just studying, and if there's a character that they're looking for and you go in, there's 100 people, and if you're on that day, it has a lot to do with luck besides your studying, then you get that part.
So you just...
That's what I think.
Zero in on a character that you...
Yeah. If they see that you can portray that character and they think that they can bring you to different avenues, then they're going to hire you.
Why don't you like the word star, Michael?
I don't like star, celebrity. I don't like any of that stuff. I think an actor's an actor, and a star, if somebody wants to be a star, you're going to be a star for 3-4 years, and then what are you going to do after that? If you just think of yourself as an actor, you're an actor when you wake up until you pass on. At 80 years old, you'll be an actor, and you'll probably work then if you think of that.
What about those people who say, however, that you are a star, that they view you as a star because they watch you in their home, you're an important part of their lives?
That's in their mind.
That's okay for them, but not for... personally, I don't like that. I like to, in fact, I change, and somebody says that, says actor, please. And it's a lot easier for me.
What about on the street? Do you have people who want your attention as Melissa or Pete, and how do you respond?
Lisa. It's hard. I can't blame them because that's who they see every day. They know Melissa. They relate to Melissa. But I'm Lisa. And if somebody does approach me and says, oh, that's Melissa on Days of Our Lives, I go, I'm Lisa Trusel. You know, so get that straight.
These are two young people who have lives off the screen as well, and some interests off the screen that you already mentioned, taking part in people finishing their education. We're going to talk some more about that. We'll take a break, and we'll talk with some more of our audience members. Much more to come.
Watch on Pete. Excuse me. Melissa, wait a minute. What now? You mean you really don't know where Pete is? No, I don't know where he is exactly. He's probably working. Well, I thought he worked right here at Shenanigans. Not anymore. He's got a new job. Oh, he did? Where? I don't know. He doesn't like to talk about it, okay?
Days of Our Lives. Jennifer, you had a question.
Yeah, I just want to ask both of you, do you have any embarrassing moments that you've had together on the set?
Yeah. One time no, man.
What?
What? No, it gets embarrassing sometimes. Well, the stripping is very embarrassing for me. Sometimes if you catch out of the corner of your eyes when you're doing a love scene and you're very emotional and You catch somebody just like staring right at you. And you just go, ah! And you just faint. But it is embarrassing doing these things sometimes.
What about for you, Lisa?
It becomes embarrassing when you start to trip over sets or walk into walls or fall down
She
stairs,
does it all the
which I
time.
do quite often. But there was one that was very funny when he kidnapped me. I don't know if I remember, and he burned his hand, and I had to run outside to get some snow to put on it. And they had tile floors without rugs on them. And I'm running back in with all the snow like a dummy, and I drop it on the floor. And then I had to do another take.
Yeah.
And I went running back in, and I slid all the way across the floor. All the way.
It's like a bowling ball going down a bowling
Yeah.
alley. Thank you, Jennifer. Vicki, can I get you to stand? You had a question as well.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Lisa how she gets herself to cry.
Well, it
She
makes
looks at my face.
it makes it a lot easier when the actors you're working with respond to you, like Michael. There's a certain chemistry, and when you're in a scene and you're getting involved in it, you're not just thinking about lines and what you have to say next. Something sparks, and
It's an emotion.
it happens. It's just an emotion that comes from within, I guess.
Is it easy for you?
Sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. They do have me crying a lot on the show. Sometimes you get dried up very easily when you're going through a traumatic period where they have you crying every day for a week or so. It's just, I mean, my face starts breaking out and I lose like 20 pounds. It's like, enough already. But most of the time it works out okay.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think of it as I have to cry. Tears, I think of as just the icing on the cake. Crying, it comes from this inside. I feel a real actor is one who can portray a scene and have the audience in tears and not shed a tear themselves.
Yeah.
Let me take a...
Yes, the alcoholic beverages, I know they're not. What are we drinking on TV?
It's like apple juice. Apple juice, like the wines or cran apple or something like that. They even put water in the beer bottles, so.
What a healthy
You're not allowed
show.
to have alcohol on the set.
Oh yeah, parties are great. We pig out at parties.
Yeah, the party's great food. They always bring it in as catering.
We have a caller on the line. Line 8, good morning.
Morning. The comment that I wanted to make as being the mother of a 16-year-old who loves watching Days of Our Lives, I really appreciate the innocence in the love story with Pete and Melissa. I think there's so much on daytime TV that's just a lot of sex between teenagers, and I think they're good role models.
That's a nice compliment.
Yeah, actually, thank you. Actually, Lisa and I are very concerned about that we don't progress too quickly into this, and we keep an eye on the story, and we...
Because it makes it more special when it will happen.
You know, Michael mentioned his interest in education. Do you have off-screen interests that have a particularly important direction for you?
Dancing and singing. I was dancing about 17 hours a week before I started Days of Our Lives. They got cut down quite a bit because I work every day. So really I've been out of practice in dancing for about a year, and I really am looking forward to getting back to that as soon as possible.
Great. Let me get Lori. Can I get you to stand? Another question?
Lisa, how was your school affected by your acting career and stuff?
It's not really affected. I'm doing the same work. I have all the books from my regular high school. I just bring it to the set, and I have a tutor there. And I can work at my own pace, and it's a one-on-one situation. It only becomes difficult when I have a lot of schoolwork and a lot of acting to do at the same time.
Do you get grades?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I have
Do you?
grades.
What kind of, what kind of grades do you get?
Well, I get A's, straight A's.
Yeah.
You can't get anything below B to work. If I got C's or something, I wouldn't be able to work on a show.
The rules are that, where do the rules come from? The
From
union
here.
or from?
From Sacramento.
From Sacramento. Yeah, you have to have it. And I think that's valid. I don't think that, you know, that somebody at her age or even a boy at that age should let education go by that easy just because you're making a lot of money. Because this is an acting career and it could last only 2-3 years, and then you have no education to do what?
Would you ever go back? Would you ever?
In fact, the funny thing is her teacher gives me books, and I take little tests. She gives me little books and stuff like that.
What are your grades?
Not too good. Vocabulary is a real difficult one with me right now, but I'm trying to get it bigger.
You talked both about the directions that you were going before. If it weren't acting, what would you do?
It would be a business with cars, probably eventually houses and stuff like that. I always had a business sense in my mind. But I don't, a mechanic.
You said you've been dancing since you were 3 years old.
Yeah, really, I don't know. I mean, I'm at the age right now where I guess I would be deciding what I would be doing if I were in school and considering something, so I haven't really thought of that. This has really been all for me, but it's it's my life. It's something that's inside me that nothing else can fulfill.
Yeah, let me ask you to sort of wish, if you could, and if you were to pick the direction that your career could go, each of you, what would it be? Michael? But I mean, the kind of direction you would it be this? Would it be series? Would it be films?
Well, seriously, it wouldn't anything to do with the art of acting itself. If it's with plays, television, films, I want to keep acting if possible, if the people still like me. I want to write. There's some things that I'm writing. I'm trying to write some young stuff right now that doesn't have the sex in it, that doesn't, and I want to direct eventually and produce, because I think that I have an eye sometimes for some more sensitive stuff that could be on the air instead of the fluff that's there.
We wish you both the best of luck, and we're so delighted that you could join us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great having you here.
We do have some more information for you if you would like to get in touch with Michael or Lisa, and we're going to put it up on the screen in just a minute. There it is.
That's the other address.
NBC, 3000 West Alameda, Burbank, California. And there's another one also if you would like to write. This is the one, I believe, Michael, that you gave out. NBC, and that's 1420 North Beechwood, Hollywood, and the zip is 90028.
Thank you both. It's been nice having you here. Continued success in a wonderful soap. Thank you for joining us this morning. We're going to take a quick break. More to come on Look Who's Talking. Be right back.